It all starts with pulses. Peas, lentils, chickpeas, and beans. The flour from these little superfoods add protein, fiber, and numerous nutrients to any snack. But how do we get from flour to flour? Let's learn how these nutrient-dense, shelf-stable crops turn into, well, nutrient-dense, shelf-stable flour. First things first, it begins with high-quality pulses. To prepare the little superfood, you will need to remove the seed coats or hulls from the finished sprout in a process called dehulling. There are two main methods for dehulling: impact and abrasion. An abrasion dehuller rubs the grain against an abrasive material to remove the hulls. It uses two rotary discs spinning in opposite directions to force the hulls off the seeds. This type of dehuller is great for chickpeas and beans with stronger, more adhesive hulls. An impact dehuller throws the grain at high speeds at a hard surface. This causes the hull to fall off the grain. This type of dehuller is great for grains with a loose hull: yellow peas, lentils, and green peas. Depending on the type of dehuller, another processing step, called the aspirator, may be needed to separate the hulls from the pulses. This step is done based on the differences in density, separating the grains from the hulls, usually with an air current. Finally, we are ready to mill. The type of milling system used depends on the seed size, seed hardness, and fat content. First up, hammer mills. Hammer mills are the go-to for larger particles. They work on the principles of impact, which leads to a smashed grain. Hammer mills are comparably easy and cheap to install, have a small footprint, and are best used for flour with a relatively high range particle size. Next up, roller mills. Roller mills use cylindrical rollers either in opposing pairs or against flat plates to crush or grind the pulses. Although the system can be pricier, you can get a finer, more consistently sized flour from this process. And there you have it. From flour to flour. Let the pulse milling begin.